Hi, this is Mihir Thaker, creator of the Reset+Recode Workshop. If you are on this page, it means there is some curiosity about becoming a better version of you that has brought you to this page. Over the last 7 years that we have been running this workshop, we have seen hundreds of people who have gone through this through their experience. It's absolutely magical, it's absolutely transformative. But still I get asked this one question, Mihir, what is this workshop really about? And the answer, even though it sounds seemingly simple, it's not easy to implement. The answer to that is this workshop is all about being more in rapport with who you truly are. Sounds very simple, right? But think about this. How often in your business, in your daily life, in your relationships, be it with your partner, your friends, your colleagues, your bosses, your staff, whosoever that may be out there, how often are you at conflict with yourself? How often do you hold yourself back? How often do you don't step up and actually play the game that only you are created to be playing out here? This is precisely a great example of how we are out of alignment so often in so many areas of our life. And at the core of it, we are out of alignment with who we truly are. Now imagine a place, a framework where you can actually come in and integrate yourself. A place where you can actually firstly discover who you are beyond your behaviors, beyond your belief systems, even beyond your identity. Right? One thing for sure I can tell you that this workshop is not about. It is not about walking on fire or walking on glass or jumping off of a cliff or any of that. Nothing wrong with that, but just that this is not that kind of a workshop. See, one of the most common things we have as human beings is that when something is not working, our natural tendency is to push through that, to force things on it. But we forget that those things that have been put in our place, the things that are there along the way, is something that we have created at a deep down innate level, just as a safety precaution, just as a way of holding things right in that moment in time whenever it came online, right? Now just that thing has outlived its utility. It's just that it's no longer serving us. This still goes back to who we are at the core of our identity, right? Now, but very few people rarely ask that what is it that has even formed our identity? Who we are? How did that even come about? And that is what this workshop is all about. This workshop is actually bringing you to the core. Think of it as the inception of everything that you stand for. Be it even in your spiritual consciousness, be it even in your mental consciousness. This is the canvas on which the painting of your life is currently unfolding. You might try and change the colors and the crayons that you are using or use a different palette, but that's not going to change the fact that it is still being drawn on a certain canvas. What if you had an opportunity to even reset that canvas on which the very basis of your life has been formed? What does that look like when you go through it? Well, you'll have to come and experience for it yourself, but here's a short snippet of it. People who have gone through this workshop have experienced tremendous transformation. It's like becoming more of who you are without losing things that you value. How would that be for you in your life or in your business? You might be experiencing challenges in your business in terms of not growing enough or not even knowing is that the right direction that you're proceeding in, right? Or you might be experiencing challenges in your relationship with your partner. Whatever that may be, there is an element of you that is out of alignment at a deep systemic level. Think of it that when we talk about climate change and global warming and stuff like that, once the entire climate changes, everything that's on the earth and inside the earth is going to change as well. That's part of nature. Now, this is exactly the systemic level of work that we are doing in this workshop. We change the entire system in a respectful, simple, clear, but powerful way. Something that is aligned with who you are truly, with where you want to go and the outcomes you want to create. So, in short, it's going to only make you a better version of whatever it is that you're seeking for, the version 2.0 of you, right? And it is based on some deep fundamentals of who we are spiritually speaking, who we are in terms of our relationship with our family and our upbringing, our community. There is an alignment. That's the core word that you're going to take away from that. So it's a 2-day immersive experience that unpacks everything about you and brings you into that next level that you are always seeking for. So take a moment to read everything about this. If you have any questions, reach out to me and I would love to see you at this workshop. So sign up now, spots are limited, and we're going to have an amazing time, an amazingly transformative time, so as to bring out the version of you that is most seeking to be unleashed and the version of you that is most wants to be impactful in this world. Look forward to seeing you at the workshop. See ya.